A woman and her pet pig were booted off a U.S. Airways flight in Connecticut because her pig was, well, being a pig. The passenger says she had permission to bring her 55-pound pot-bellied pal on board for emotional support. Travelers say at first they thought the woman was rolling a duffel bag, but then it started snorting and they realized it was a pig on a leash. Passengers complained Porky was hogging space and smelling up the plane, so Pig and Mom were asked to leave the plane.
And joining us today is our friend, veterinarian Dr. Courtney Campbell. Courtney, welcome back.
Thank you so much.
I love that we're talking about this. Via Polycom from her home in Wallingford, Connecticut is Rachel and her pig, Hobie. And Rachel, I understand you couldn't be here because obviously that was a somewhat traumatic experience.
Yeah, it definitely was. I definitely would not be on a plane.
You know, in the picture, in the tape piece, Hobie looked pretty calm. Was there any commotion or, I mean, what was going on?
He didn't really cause a commotion. They said that they would accommodate us as best as possible.
Did he have an accident on the plane at all?
He did.
He did.
He's potty trained, never had it, and he got stressed out.
That's a different story.
And he pooped it while I was carrying.
Certainly, yeah, and accidents don't smell the greatest, but we get it. And a great takeaway from this situation is that it's precisely because of pigs' intelligence why they make such great therapy animals, right? We tend to, as humans, gravitate towards animals that give us that complex, deeper level of connectivity, kind of like a behavioral repartee, if you will. But they are extremely helpful therapeutically. You know, and that's what I think is a great takeaway.
Do pigs connect in the same way that dogs do? You know, with the enthusiasm and the reinforcement and that unconditional love feeling that you get from dogs?
Absolutely, and I think you bring up an excellent point because we even go deeper than that. We know that this is happening on a molecular level as well. We know certain hormones like oxytocin, the cuddling hormone, phenylethylamine for comfort and relaxation hormone, go up. And cortisol, the stress hormone, goes down. What's interesting is we see this in animals as well, so we know they're actually enjoying what they're doing.
Rachel, we're sorry you went through this traumatic experience with Hobie, but send our best to Hobie. I know he may not be able to hear us right now, but thank you again for joining us because you're right, pigs really are great service animals.